What's up, y'all? It's the Chris Clark Podcast Show. Just checking in on y'all. Make sure y'all alright. You know, we still in a pandemic. And it's getting better, but it's still out there. Lot going on in the news lately. I'm actually podcasting in my vehicle right now, so y'all probably hear some raindrops. But I wanted to get this out there. A couple things happened in the news. A couple weeks ago, Kirk Franklin was in the news. Gospel superstar Kirk Franklin. You know, black people, we put the T on Kirk. It's not Kurt, it's Kirk. K-I-R-K, Kirk Franklin. He was in the news a couple weeks ago about his he got into an altercation with his oldest son, a verbal altercation, and his son, who's 33 years old, decided to record the conversation, and the recording shows Kirk Franklin using some profanity, some choice words. I mean, he cussed him out pretty good. For those of you who cuss, if you haven't heard, you'll be really proud of Kirk. He used it the right way. His tone was great, and he got his point across. But nobody, I myself, I actually seen the apology video first. I actually seen Kirk Franklin apology video, and I'm listening like, what is he apologizing for? And then I went on YouTube and I found the video, and I was like, oh, okay. So it kind of raised a couple questions about, not just Kirk Franklin, but parents in general. Like, is it okay to curse out your children? I grew up in a Christian household, so I never heard my mom use those type of words, or she never used them towards me or my siblings. But I mean, is it okay? I have heard parents curse out their kids. Tore them a new hole. Really dug into them. I myself, I'm not a person who uses profanity. So, I think there's other better words to use to get your point across. Long as your tone and your facial expressions match what you're saying. But I get it though. I'm not mad at him. I don't think he should have apologized to us. That's between him and God, really, and his son, if he chooses to apologize to his son. We all do it. We all slip. I'm not sitting here saying I'm perfect. I might slip out a few choice words every now and then, but, I try not to use them, in my walk of life. But I'm not mad at Kirk, because kids can push you that way. And then his son is grown. 33 years old. That's a grown man right there. So, for him to be acting so childish, and we only seen part of the video, because I can only imagine he said something or did something that was very disrespectful, that had Kirk on edge like that, to where he had to use those choice words. Because if you really listen at the beginning of the video, it made it, before he really went in, he sounded like his son really wasn't listening. Or he said something disrespectful to him, and Kirk was like, you know what? You beep, 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 beep. Me as a comedian, it was funny. And matter of fact, I actually made a little spoof off it, man. If y'all haven't checked it out, go to my YouTube page, or my website, chrisclarkcomedy.com, and you can see the video I made about Kirk Franklin, how he used a profanity coach. Got a lot of good reviews on it. So if you haven't checked it out, go check it out. Go to my website, or it's on my Facebook page, YouTube, Instagram, on my IG stories. Not my IG stories, my IGTV. Go check it out. So yeah, man, what y'all think, man? Leave some comments. What y'all think about this whole Kirk Franklin situation of him cursing out his company? Do you curse out your kids? But I do think it's a limit, though. I mean, if they're young kids, especially minors, I don't think you should be cursing them out. As far as adult kid, I mean, hey, you got to do what you got to do. But again, man, I am not mad at Kirk. You know, your kids will try you. I got 3 of my own. They will try you. They will push their limits, and sometimes you lose it. You lose it, and you got to let them know who's boss. And you got to give them choice words so they can understand that you're not playing. And I think Kurt's son got the picture, but for him to put it out there like that, a family matter, to put it out there like that, that was pretty low for him. I think that should have stayed between him and his dad. You know, obviously they got a lot of issues, and Kirk said it himself, where, you know, they're trying to work things out, or, you know, they're trying, but he's a very difficult child. And, you know, we all got a child like that, or we know of a child like that that's very difficult, and those of us that have children, you know, you got to treat each child differently. You know, some of them you can yell at, some of them you can give a look at, and some of them, you know, you can't spare the rod. You know, you got to give it to them, you know what I mean? And hey, it is what it is, man. But let me know your opinion, what y'all think about that. Mr. Kirk Franklin in the news. And that, and also, man, are we holding our celebrities, especially our gospel celebrities, to a different standard from everybody else? Because a lot of times we forget, man, like, they're human. You know, they're human, man. They like, I've been around celebrities, especially in the gospel field, and yeah, some of them aren't the ones they portray themselves as, and they use choice words, they drink, they fornicate, I can tell y'all some stories, I can write a book, you know what I mean? But I ain't gonna do it, because it ain't none of my business. It's between them and God. But yeah, man, I mean, do we hold them to a different standard? And why? Why do we hold them to a different standard? I mean, Kirk Franklin, he's a man. He's no better than you or I. You know, I mean, I get he has a pedestal that he's on. You know, he's looked at as a role model. He's a genius in his field. In my opinion, he's the GOAT of especially songwriting, and you know, bringing the world together with his music. You know, Kirk probably one of the handful of gospel artists that they will play on a secular station, a hip hop and R&B station. You know what I mean? Y'all hear that rain? It's picking up. But yeah, you know, I think we should stop holding them to a certain pedestal. Our pastors, you know, I mean, we should hold them to a certain degree, but we can't forget that they are human. You know, they're not God, they're not Jesus. They're going to make mistakes. They're going to fall. And we all have, you know, a lot of ours haven't been recorded. So, you know, we gotta see it as that before we start judging people. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, only God can judge us. And yeah, that's it, man. And yeah, speaking of judging, in other news, Mr. Derrick Jaxn, on the YouTube, Instagram, social media self-proclaimed relationship guru, is in the news heavy these recent days of cheating on his wife of 4 years, I believe they said. And this is the same guy that's just, he's out there. He male bash. I don't follow him. I did follow him at one particular time. His early videos were pretty good. I thought was pretty solid, so I followed him. Then he really started male bashing, so I unfollowed him because I didn't agree with a lot of stuff he was saying. I didn't leave no dirty comments. I just unfollowed him, so I ain't got to say it no more. But yeah, he's telling women, about their men, and if he don't treat you this way, then he don't love you, he don't care for you. I looked him up, Googled him. He's a young guy, but it goes to say that you have to always humble yourself. Always humble yourself. Now he's out here talking to these women about their men and how they should treat their women and all this and yada yada yada. But he's out here cheating on his wife with multiple women. He has a confessional video where he's sitting on the couch with his wife, where she looks like she is. She looked like she's a hostage. She's laying. She got her bonnet on. She's she just don't look comfortable. And then she put out a couple videos too. She sounds a little weird. Y'all be the judge. Y'all can check it out. I think her name is Danae or something like that. Danae Jaxn. Y'all check him videos out and let me know for yourself, man, because you can't be out here and not practicing what you preach. And that's what the biggest thing about this situation is, and the lesson we can take from Mr. Derrick Jaxn. Practice what you preach. If you out here preaching about relationships and male bashing and telling women, the man code, which that's a no. Things that are going on just to get followers, just to get views, just to sell your book, because he has a book out that he's been pushing, and you up here, not doing what you're saying. You cheating on your wife. And my thing is, here's my thing. My thing is, he only apologized because he got caught. Which, a lot of us do that. You don't apologize till you get caught. It's not like he had a guilty conscience. He stopped. He confessed to his wife. He put it out there like that. No, that did not happen. He got caught. He got called on for cheating on his wife. And, he denied it at first. And then, he finally admitted to it. Had a conversation with his wife. And then they put it out there to the public, which, I don't think you that much of a star for a confessional video. Like, nobody really cares. But, just the story, man, that y'all gotta pay attention to. This guy is out here doing his thing, man, like cheating. And my thing, man, if you're gonna cheat, man, just get a divorce. You know what I mean? Just I understand, the flesh get weak. But you out there doing it multiple times, like you ain't stopping. Like I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. You know what I mean? And just leave. Just leave, man. It ain't that serious. Like, if you unhappy in a relationship, and there's no reconciliation, there's no working towards it, and you feel like you need to step out, man, just leave, because it's not right for that person to go through that. It's not, man. You know, nobody wants to feel that pain of being betrayed, or especially if you're married. You know, you broken the vow. Like dating, you know, you're in a relationship, that's one thing, but when you married and you getting messed around on, and you know, you break them vows, that's something serious, man. You know, and I can't imagine, you know, what she's going through about that. But yeah, that's what's going on in the news. I just wanted to get on here and talk to y'all real quick, and also let y'all know, man, this summer, starting actually in May, toward the end of May, I'm headlining a 6-city tour. That's right. Your boy Chris Clark is back on the road, 6-city tour. Couple of dates I know we'll be like in the Philadelphia, you know, Pennsylvania, New Jersey area. I actually just posted something on my social media, on my Facebook and Instagram. It'll be on my website a little later, all the details and stuff. But yeah, man, y'all check it out, man. Your boy, he gonna be in the tri-state area. And from what I'm told, there's more cities to be added. So I'm excited about that. Back out, you know, I've been doing comedy, stand-up comedy here and there, but not as consistent as it was before COVID hit. But thank God for opening up doors. So yeah, man, y'all check me out, man. It's going down. Your boy headlining 6-city tour. I'm on the road with the legendary Hamburger. We also have K Mac in the building, and my man out of Philadelphia, Hez Green. So y'all check us out, man. It's gonna be tight. All right, that's my show. I just want to get on here, you know, so y'all can hear the boy voice, spread some love, spread some exciting news. Y'all stay safe, and remember, God is love. Peace.